Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. My name is Keith and you're watching Come On The Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time viewing the channel, please press that beautiful subscribe button below. It takes half a second. Even a thumbs up in the video or a comment below, we appreciate it. Now I don't want you thinking I'm coming on this to slander Alexandro Bernabei in any ways. Look, it's the talk of the town tonight. I have to do a video on it. I love talking about my content. I do apologise that I'm doing this later than the reports that came out today, but look, I'm a busy man. I have more priorities ahead of me at the moment, especially when I go back to Scotland tomorrow for a week. So Alexandro Bernabei, if you haven't know who he is, he's an Argentine left back that Celtic signed from Lanús in Argentina for 3.75 million. Now at the time I said there's a lot of money to gamble on a player that doesn't have the big experience. You know, he's played against the likes of River Plate and Boca Juniors in Argentina, but to come out of Scotland and get arrested for drink driving, it's something that Celtic fans are not going to forgive. We've seen what happened with Bolingoli going to Spain, breaching COVID rules, and we have a very similar situation with this guy going out drink driving. It's a bad example for the club. It means that he's disrespecting Ange's style and his methods of dealing with players on a daily basis, having the respect for the manager, having respect for the fans, having the respect for the club, you know, coming over here, getting the chance to play potentially Champions League football, playing for the champions of Scotland, getting the chance to develop yourself as a player, as a 21-year-old, and maybe moving on to La Liga or another club. It's all up in the air now at the moment, and you know what, I don't feel sympathy for him whatsoever. At the end of the day, once you break the law, I've no sympathy for anyone whatsoever. Police Scotland done a statement today basically saying that he was in a bad way, didn't even know who he was when they seen him. They had to get an interpreter in, translator in, and he's being held in custody at the moment. So look, I don't know what's going to happen with the club, but one thing I want to say on a positive note is our other left back, Craig Taylor, he has been outstanding this year. Since the turn of 2022, he has been absolutely outstanding. And I'll put my hand up and I'll say it live and I'll say it on my YouTube channel. Craig Taylor, I apologise for slandering you for being shit for the last 3 years, because I'll tell you one thing, I'm swallowing my words now and you have been outstanding. He was unbelievable yesterday. He was absolutely unbelievable. He was immense getting up that pitch. He provided basically the pass on to Maeda for the first goal for Kyogo. So yeah, some people don't like the way I pronounce Kyogo. Kyogo, I don't really give a fuck. It's the way I say it. So look at Alexandro Bernabei, I don't know what's going to happen with his career. As I said, it might be just a slap on the wrist. He'll get a driving ban, he'll get a fine, and the club will investigate, and he could be dropped. You know. People make mistakes when they move to new countries, but when you move to the likes of the UK and, you know, you're literally only in the door at Celtic and you're acting the bollocks, that just shows how disrespect towards your fellow teammates, towards your manager, and most of all, towards your fans, the fans that pay your salary, the fans that probably got your name on the back of the jersey, and you disrespect them like that. So that's really it for me. One thing else I want to talk about is Brendan Rodgers' comments today about Celtic, saying that he took Celtic to the highest level he could. He wasn't getting the financial backing to compete in Europe with the elite teams. I think that's a lot of shit, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, if Brendan should have stayed at Celtic till the treble was done. Yes, we got 9 million for him, Chris, Cola Toure, and a few of the backroom staff to go to Leicester, but you know, the grass ain't greener, always on the other side. Look, at the moment, can't even bring anyone into Leicester, and he's talking about transfer funds. The absolute neck of him. Some fans will call him the rat, some fans will call him the snake, but I'm very disappointed that he's coming out with these comments today, basically slagging the board. These are the people that brought him in, first of all. Where was he going in his career? He got sacked from Liverpool. Came up to Scotland, played in 2 Champions League campaigns, won 7 trophies, was an invincible manager, and he went off and just slandered the club. I still think he's regretting the decision of leaving Celtic, to be honest, which is, yeah, Leicester City won the FA Cup, and so, but, nah, fuck him. Move on from that. So I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Hell.